All right, YouTube, this is how we've got the target set up for tonight. This is a 3D target. Got him in a gray t-shirt. I figure that's a common color shirt somebody would wear that was not up for nefarious purposes. So this is it. This is what he's going to look like if the weather holds out, sprinkling just a little bit. We're going to measure off 50 yards and 100 yards from that target. So in the video, when it gets dark, you'll see this target with all these surroundings at 50 and 100 yards.
All right, folks, I just want to put this disclaimer out there. This is not going to be a technical video whatsoever. If you need a technical video, you need to search for Sage Dynamics. We're out in the woods / pasture at the range, and we're not going to have any ambient lighting set up. This is just a comparison of Surefire, Modlite, and Cloud Defensive at 50 and 100 yards. So if you are a guy that lives out in a rural setting, this video is probably going to be for you. If you're in a urban or subdivision with sodium lights, this may not be the perfect video for your circumstances, but it should give you a general idea of what these lights can do. As long as the weather holds out, just sprinkling, just a touch right now. But here in Alabama, we can hog hunt and coyote hunt now at night with a light, as long as it's attached to your rifle. So hey, if you live in a state that can do that, or if you live in Alabama, hey, you might want to keep watching, because I think we got some really awesome lights coming up. We'll see you here in just a little bit. It's about to be dark in probably about 15-20 minutes.
All right, folks, this is 25 yards. We got Steve down there in a gray t-shirt, and say Steve was trying to break into your shed and you just needed to shed some light on it. Here is a Modlite PL350, their pistol light with an OKW head. Lord, look at Steve. What's he doing? Getting rained on, getting sprinkled on. And here is the Surefire Turbo. $25 yards. All right, guys, 50 yards. We're going to start the video with a Surefire. This is a dual fuel weapon light. It's got a Surefire tail cap and a Surefire pressure pad, and it's running an 18650 battery in it. This is the KE2DF head on this. All the lights in this video have fresh 18650 batteries. That's 50 yards. A lot of flood. Not really a hot spot, but there you go. All right, up next is a Modlite OKW 18650 at 50 yards. That's a big difference. I think these folks are teal hunting in the dark over here. All right, up next is a Modlite a Modlite PLHV2 head at 50 yards. That's pretty good. Not too bad at 50 yards. More flood than the OKW. We'll get that other rifle. Now here is the Cloud Defensive 2.0 at 50 yards. I'd say that's between the OKW and PLH V2 to my eyes, but it is brighter. All right, 50 yards, Cloud Defensive 3.0. Here we go. That's quite a bit different. All right, we'll see you at 100. Okay, folks, it is dark out here. We're back at 100 now, and I've got us on 3 power zoom. I had it on 3 power zoom at 52, so you can see a little bit better. And I've got my 3 power magnifier flipped up at 100, and let's see if we can see anything with the Surefire dual fuel lights. Let's see what we got here. Looking through the magnifier, I can see a little bit, but I can't hardly see. I couldn't make out if he had anything in his hand. Now here is the. Let's see, let me cut my little light on back here. Which one is this? This is Modlite PLH V2 at 100. I can see him. Yeah, because that's easy doable at 100. All right. Now let's try the OKW. Get that head screwed on. OKW at 100 yards. Well, that's even better. That's a lot better. All right, let's try the Cloud Defensive 2.0. I think there's a small Sasquatch out in the woods here making all kind of noise. Somebody must be beating a dog to death out there. I don't know what's happening. That's a 2.0 Cloud Defensive. That's it's brighter, but I think this is a combination of the OKW and the PLH V2. That's what it seems like to me. It's got a hot spot, but it does have a decent amount of throw or flood to it as well. All right, now the 3.0 Cloud Defensive at 100 yards. That is awesome. The color of the light is different. It is Steve's lit up. I can see Steve, and with a magnifier I can clearly identify anything going on down there. This 3.0 is a pretty impressive light. That's pretty awesome. And just for giggles, let's see what a Surefire Turbo looks like at 100. That would be doable on a carbine. Would absolutely be doable. I wouldn't put it much past 100, but I think at 100 you could see, if you had a little bit, any amount of magnification, you could absolutely see what was going on easily. Awesome. All right, Byron, you got that Surefire flashlight, the handheld one? All right, this is a EDCLT2. Well, I don't know. It's like a 1200 lumens. Lots of flood and not a lot of throw, but it lights up the whole shooting alley. That's cool.
You can see Steve, but you can't make out.
Yeah, you can see Steve, but you can't make out much anything else. You can just kind of see him, that something's there. But if I was camping and there was a Sasquatch at 100 yards, you may not be able to see it. All right, guys. Hope this helps. Give us some thumbs up, and if we get a bunch of thumbs up and some comments in this, we'll back it out to a couple hundred and see what happens out there. So be sure to give us some thumbs up, give us some comments in this video, and we'll see you guys on the next one. Thanks for watching. I made the boy go down there and get Steve And I think he got scared with the Sasquatch comment. He wouldn't go down there without me turning the headlights around. When I was his age, I was still absolutely deathly afraid of the dark. So he's braver than I was at his age.